Vera West, there she
Nothing
is.
like that
thank God.
gray bar at the bottom.
So the last one, Dracula died 30 minutes in.
So why is he alive now? And why is he the same guy?
That's not... We don't know that he's alive.
Maybe it's just a regular bat.
It's gonna do the rotoscope effect,
Yeah, it is.
Whoop.
So he grows back the top hat per time that he turns into.
Yeah, apparently. He looks like Abraham Lincoln. Not even vampire hunter, actual Abe Lincoln.
So he's not Dominic Cooper?
For some reason, I don't think this is Dracula's house. Oh, God.
He can control animals.
He can control animals.
I'm only mildly concerned by a stranger in my house.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Who's just sitting in a chair with their cat at 5 o'clock in the morning in their living room?
I don't think he got invited in, and I'm very mad. I like his side fade.
That's like a 2018 haircut.
He needs to,
Why does he look like a hipster?
He needs to shave a dollar sign into the side of that bad boy.
So why did he go to this guy's house if it's Dracula's house? When
Nothing-
did Dracula buy a house?
When did Dracula come back to life?
So Dracula wants to be cured of being a vampire?
I think so.
That's the least badass thing I can think Dracula to do.
Dude, you got Cubert in your blood. That's your problem.
Prepare an antitoxin as soon as possible.
Antitoxin for what?
Being a vampire.
Cooper
For
blood.
toxins.
Duh. So that's why he explained it all before morning, because in daylight he might die and then come back to the next movie immediately without an explanation. So the castle home is for Franz Edelmann, which means that he was walking in without being invited. Not a fan.
But wasn't his coffin in the basement?
Do you think Dracula has AIDS?
He probably does have AIDS, but since he's immortal, it doesn't matter. Because all he does is mix blood types in his fucking stomach.
I never thought about it like that.
With that kind of evidence, he
No
probably
wonder
has...
he's always so emaciated and pale.
Exactly. He probably has every blood disease. Well, that and he's dead.
Dude, he's probably got every form of hepatitis.
Not Lon Chaney.
What if he walks in and he's like, I want to be cured of being a wolfman? It's
He's
just a cavalcade of
He's
things.
the Wolfman.
Well, I'm gonna lay down.
Didn't he die at the end of the last?
Yep.
Is it that problem again? Why do movies only take place during fucking
Full moons.
full moons?
Why do moons?
Because if it took place the rest of the month, it'd just be a regular guy.
You have 27 days a month where you're not the Wolfman.
To be like, hey, I maybe want to fight a cure or kill myself.
27, 28, or 25, depending on the month.
He had the look of a man tormented by fear.
He had the look of a man who wanted to die.
He's been trying to kill himself for the past 3 movies.
We know our rights.
Is that a man or a woman?
A question in 1945, an important clarification in 2019. Is that Little Red Riding Hood?
With these movies, I wouldn't be surprised.
With an afro?
Does he have a mustache?
The Doctor or Lon Chaney?
Oh my god, he does have a mustache.
His mustache is...
Lon Chaney hasn't had a mustache yet until this point. Wait, no,
He
that's
had
not
one
true.
in Dracula.
No,
not
I don't
Dracula,
think he
you're right.
does. I think it's just the light.
No, he has one, I think.
Talbot demands to see the doctor for a cure for his lycanthropy. And since he's asked to wait, he knows the moon is rising, so he has himself incarcerated by the police. But what did he do to get incarcerated?
He probably just, like,
He
peed in...
killed somebody.
He probably just peed in public or something.
That wasn't illegal back then. He has a mustache, and it sucks.
He's gotten a lot more than a mustache now.
He's gonna punch through the metal bars.
I hope he does. I hope he bends them. Split style.
So I was about to say, he's Kevin Wendell James McAvoy.
I'm not a big fan of the look of the Wolfman.
I am.
You're just not a big fan of the Wolfman.
He kind of just wants to die.
Yeah, and
He's
his
not
super-
scary or
I mean,
badass
to
in
be
any
fair,
way.
His superior villain outfit is a long sleeve button up and slacks.
He looks like a lumberjack.
Frankenstein's probably not even in this one, huh?
Oh my god, I swear to Christ. If he's in the last, 2 minutes of the movie and he goes,
He's probably not
"Ah."
in it. I didn't see Glenn Strange.
Oh no, he's in the cast.
Oh, thank God.
It's not just Dracula and sometimes a Wolfman.
Do you think he's gonna fall in love with her and then die like every movie?
Why does every woman in this series fall madly, crazily madly in love with Lon Chaney's
She
Wolfman?
watched him turn into the Wolfman. She knows already.
He's tall, kind of overweight, he's sad, he hates everything, he wants to
die. By this logic, I should be a pussy magnet.
You're not overweight, and you're not tall.
Okay, but
No,
I want to
don't-
die
don't
and I'm
go-
sad.
But, bruh, you're missing 2 important
You need
factors.
to wear some platforms and then gain 50 pounds.
You don't look like an overweight Clark Gable, though, Ian.
I look like a regular Clark Gable. All I need to do is grow out the stash, baby. You don't want to know why I don't like the Wolfman, Mud?
I know.
Because he has the same motivation in every movie.
Every movie, he does the exact same thing. He's upset. He turns into the Wolfman, kills someone off screen, and then gets upset again.
I like Wolfman. Y'all are
sucks.
hating on the Wolfman. He's one
I'm
of my
not hating
favorites.
on him. I want him to jump.
Why is he one
Why
of your
would you think
favorites?
that
He
would
has
kill
no
you?
actual good qualities.
Why would you think that would kill you, buddy?
I like the idea that someone's tormented by something.
If he had a character arc or something, it'd be cool. She does look like Chucky.
That is a girl?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Have we settled on a gender yet?
Why are they saving him at night now?
That's actually dangerous.
Because it allows probably Dracula to come investigate too or something.
That's stupid. Why didn't they just do it during the day when he actually jumped in?
Or when they could see, like...
Or when it's not a full moon
Do
and
you
he's
know
the
what-
Wolfman.
Do you know how freaking dangerous it is to, like, investigate things at night?
Especially in water off cliffs?
Via
Yeah.
spelunking. Why
Yes.
couldn't you just take a boat and look instead of doing this shit?
OSHA would be having an aneurysm. Let's lower him off the side of rocky cliffs into rapid waters and give him nothing but a life vest.
Oh, it's okay. The water's 30 inches deep.
The water's that shallow. He's only ankle deep in that. How did Lon Chaney not break his neck?
That's what he wanted.
Because he fell in the deep part of the water, which was 2 feet further that way. Every Universal monster
Kills someone
walks up,
like this, yes.
strangles them, they fall down. I watched a clip from The Mummy, Brendan Fraser. There's a part where the mummy, like, puts up his hand, and a tsunami in the shape of the mummy's face tries to swallow Brendan Fraser.
In the first one, he's pretty overpowered too, but then he just gets shitty.
Yeah.
He has heart attack powers where he points at you and you die.
I imagine the new
In the
one's like
first
that,
one?
too.
Yeah, he goes like this, and then
it.
you start having a heart attack. It's Frankenstein.
Are you shitting me?
He's just there, just taking a nap in some ice.
So I'm guessing
Well,
the
maybe.
skeleton...
And that skeleton is, yeah, you're right.
The skeleton's Neiman.
How
Boris
did he...
Karloff.
How long has it been since the last movie?
He's decomposed fully to bones.
In quicksand.
So it's been like 50
Quicksand.
years, maybe? The next day, after Neiman decomposed to bone, Frankenstein also wakes up.
We're forgetting something important. They're in quicksand.
And
So
that-
he decomposed quick.
That's a good point. He decomposed immediately in quicksand. That's what
I
I'm
would
telling you,
argue
going
you
it.
decompose slower, but that's fine.
No, Ian, it's called quicksand. Not
'Cause-
slow
well,
sand.
a lot of the decomposing agents are bugs and animals
Ian,
that don't
you're not
live in
listening.
quicksand.
It's called quicksand. Quick. Everything in it happens quick.
My mistake.
You sink quick, you
You're right.
decompose quick.
You're right. I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hope Frankenstein does something in this movie.
Fat chance, champ.
He's classically spending half the movie on a table strapped down.
Why does every doctor in these movies have the same motivation?
Put a brain in Frankenstein, or make Frankenstein alive again.
Make
or
Frankenstein more powerful.
more powerful.
Kill the Wolfman,
Kill
but
the
don't actually
Wolfman.
kill the Wolfman.
Put the Wolfman in
Have it change your
Frankenstein.
heart, not
put the
kill the
Frankenstein in
Wolfman.
Dracula. The Frankenstein monster. I'm gonna put his brain up Dracula's ass, and then when Dracula transforms into a Wolfman because of that, then I'm gonna become Lon Chaney Jr.
And then I'm gonna put my brain in his dick.
While riding a bicycle.
That would be an interesting movie. I love this song. Wait, what song is this? This is
song
the
is
Beethoven
this?
song that we were talking
Is
about
it
before.
Beethoven?
I'm pretty sure. Or is this the sad Bach one?
It might be Sad Bach, but I'm pegging it for Beethoven.
That song made almost any scene better.
It's the music of the world from which I come.
Hell?
Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Mine is a world without material needs.
Wait, you drink blood. That's a material need, dumbass. You also need a coffin. That's a material need. You always have that cape and hat on, so I'd assume you need those. I like this scene in particular. Every other scene's been kind of whelming.
Oh, good evening, Ben.
Sorry, I'm trying to bang your assistant. Is that Wolfsbane?
This is at a hemp room.
He ran like 20 feet away from the House of Neiman with Neiman.
And sank.
Frankenstein and Neiman sank in like some quicksand. This guy, the new scientist, happens to be directly on. So the new scientist bought House of Neiman, and now he lives in this castle. And then Dracula's like, "Hey, I need you to cure me." And it just so happens to be at the castle that Frankenstein also sank in, and it just so happens to be the castle that the Wolfman didn't recognize as the previous castle and was like, "Hey, please cure me." All the monsters just happen to show up back at this castle for no reason. I feel like Dracula's gonna like die halfway through again, and then it's gonna be a Frankenstein meets Wolfman Part 3.
He would have died by now.
The last one was better than this one. The beginning was super interesting of the last one. And then Dracula died, and it was like a train wreck.
Yeah.
And in this movie, it's like a train wreck with some good Dracula bits in it.
I agree completely. I'm the defender of the Wolfman scenes, but they have nothing to do with the rest of the movie. Like, independently of
Yeah,
Dracula's
no,
shit,
it's pretty
These are
trash.
Wolfman also wants to get cured.
Let me put it this way. You said he met Lawrence. Have Dracula and the Wolfman even interacted at this point?
No.
Yeah.
They've met as people.
It's two separate movies. The first one was Dracula the movie, and then also Frankenstein meets the Wolfman the movie, and they're merged together in House of Frankenstein, but they're not crossing over. And then this one is two separate movies that keep cutting back and forth. So it's intercutting two separate plot lines that are not relevant. I don't know why they market it as a crossover. They don't cross over. I wish John Carradine were still playing Dracula today. I wish he really was immortal, the actor.
He's probably dead, right?
No, he's fine.
Every movie has a fucking blood transfusion.
This looks like the exact same machine the Invisible Man used in the latest one.
It is. Blood transfusion machines are the same. Like,
Yeah, but it looks like a fucking stethoscope tied to a rope with a syringe taped on. I like how it's definitively a Dracula movie so far.
Yeah, that's pretty
Except
interesting.
for the scenes that aren't about Dracula.
That is, like, so obviously a pillow stuffed in her back.
So is the Doctor a vampire now that he has vampire blood in him, or what?
Did you really need to transform into a bat to go across the room? Okay, Dracula sucks at plans. Hot take.
Dracula died halfway through again.
Great, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman Part 3.
God fucking damn it.
Unless the fact that the Dracula blood was put into the doctor means he's gonna revive Dracula later.
Probably not.
I would say that's stupid, but it's not as stupid as him just casually being alive the next movie again.
What if he
Vampirism.
transforms into John
bat?
Carradine?
John Carradine, the actor. Why is it that in the House movies,
Whoa.
the best parts are just the Dracula scenes?
Well, that's because they developed the Dracula scenes better than anything else. They stopped developing the Frankenstein scenes so long ago,
After
apparently.
like the second or third movie.
The Invisible Man's motivation is, I want to fuck shit up.
Ah, look at my dick, I'm naked.
That'd be my motivation.
Oh, he's going crazy. Oh, Dracula's gonna make the monster again.
Bitch slap. Bitch slap.
2 in a row, Frank.
Bitch slap.
Ooh!
That was reused footage, but in
They're
a
all
clever
reusing-
way.
So these are
I
all
don't
Frankenstein
care.
movies.
It's new to me.
But in a clever way.
I haven't seen them bitch slap anybody.
That was actually pretty dope.
Good thing I was bringing them tea and crumpets.
1 in the morning. Is that not when you want tea and crumpets? I'm fine. No, you're a vampire.
This is a better Dracula sequel than both other Dracula sequels.
The moon will be full in a few days.
No, it
Been a
won't.
month?
The moon isn't full every other week.
Hypothetical about the Wolfman. Let's say you open his skull, like make a hole in the back of his skull. Took a drill and just went crazy.
Made
in
of
there.
silver.
It'd kill him for a movie, if it makes you feel any better.
And then it'll just wander back in.
You can throw Talbot into the sun, and you bet your ass the next House movie he's gonna be there like, oh, do you know how to cure the Wolfman disease? Oh, it's a full moon again 3 days later.
He threw a book at the cat. 0. Oh, what if he bites him and turns him into Alucard? Why did the music just stop? He looks like Boris Karloff. That's why they cast this guy.
Because they were like, fuck, we killed him at the last one. We gotta honor continuity. Dracula? Throw him back in.
Wolfman, throw him back in. Frankenstein's monster, throw him back in. So why is he choking him if he has Dracula bite powers?
Because he sort of does, sort of doesn't. Oh, are we in the third act? Because it looks like it.
There he is! Come back this way!
Let's get him, Scoob.
This army of peasants has fuck-tupled in size.
He's immune to bullets, so it doesn't matter.
All the monsters are immune to bullets.
House of Frankenstein is pretty straightforward. Neiman becomes Dr. Frankenstein and tries to collect a little shop of horrors. This movie is...
I don't understand what they did to Talbot at all.
I don't
actually.
understand what they did to Talbot. I don't understand what they did to Dracula.
Is Talbot cured?
The moon won't be full again until tomorrow night.
What? What planet does the Dracula universe take place in?
Why is Frankenstein in this movie?
Money.
This does just feel like a less good version of House of Frankenstein, which, by the way, is a less good version of previous horror movies. So it's a copy of a copy.
Of a copy.
Working title for this, Dracula vs. the Wolfman, I would have given this a fucking 1 if they promised that and didn't give that to us.
Come, Lordy.
That says cum laude.
We found his diploma.
Oh, worse than the gossiping old woman.
Is that not a gossiping old woman?
Wait a minute, are we back to thinking that that is a male individual?
It's a matter for us to handle.
Angry Mod time.
Come on, just 4 other people, let's go amass thousands of individuals.
Oh my god. Saying Frankenstein's in this movie is like saying Stan Lee's in the Marvel movies. He cameos. Frankenstein cameos in this. What's the One More Tea movie?
They're all in it, apparently.
What is it?
Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
What does that mean?
It means that the 2 comedians of that era that were popular in movies met all the Universal monsters. Technically, it's the last crossover in the series, so Mud, after that, you're excused until the remakes.
Thank God.
Why does turning into a vampire turn you into a mad scientist?
Dracula has more control over him or something?
But he's dead.
But Dracula's blood's in him.
No, you promised.
Why did you stop? Why do all the villains stop when someone interrupts them instead of keep doing it, killing them while it's happening?
We've been in the home stretch for a while, out of 10.
4.
2.
0. I was giving it a 4, I just wanted to make a 420 joke.
We didn't play the Rotten Tomatoes game.
Oh!
23.
23, what's your guess?
13.
56.
Wow.
What?
I know. Higher than all 3 of our out of 10 scores.
He better be immune to that gun.
There's like 2 minutes left of this movie, and it's just now starting to pick up.
And he's not
Since
immune to
Dracula
bullets
died.
even though he's a vampire. Alright.
Well, he's not a vampire. He just has Dracula's blood in him.
Yeah, he has vampire blood. Doesn't make him a vampire, apparently.
It's got the same problem as House, where once Dracula left, it slowed down, and then picked up right before it ended.
Why am I in the movie?
Oh boy, he's alive. Better wreck the whole lab, and then the movie ends. That's the same shot from Ghost of Frankenstein.
Yep.
Holy shit! So that means that's Lon Chaney Jr.
And this
as
is the
Frankenstein.
exact same thing as the original Frankenstein where he gets under the support beam in the fire.
Ooh, okay, down to a 3.
Yeah.
Hey, Ian, you ready for the next one?
No.
House of Horrors. It's the next Creeper movie.